done by Amazon and also done by the seller. Yeah, yeah, very well explained, actually. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into some of the pros and cons of drop shipping and private label. Both are good business models. I do both business models. I teach both business models. Shopify dropshipping is a low investment business model. Amazon takes investment because you have to have the inventory. And with Shopify dropshipping, what you need is you don't need the inventory because you are integrating some suppliers, building a store on Shopify, and then basically selling. With Amazon, you are getting the inventory, right? So there are advantages and disadvantages of both platforms. With inventory, you sometimes have better margins, not always. You have more control over shipping times, you have more control over brand, right? So we will discuss both business models. And the before we start, we are going to share, like what kind of tools we will be using. We will have ChatGPT, Grok, and Jungle Scout. So these three tools that we use to find best-selling products, and then we use an integrator which is called DSers. DSers is an integrator for AliExpress. From DSers, we fetch products here, right? And then from here we put products on Shopify. Everything is built digitally, right? You are not buying any product from any supplier, right? All right, so I am going to um, start with ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you a few prompts that we use to find best-selling products, right? Okay, good. So this is ChatGPT. This is an AI tool. People who don't know what ChatGPT is, they can check, they can make a free account. On ChatGPT, what we do is we give a few prompts, and with these prompts, we will try to find a best-selling product, right? This prompt is very specific. Let me share what I'm going to put in ChatGPT. I'm a new seller and I want to sell products on Shopify with dropshipping and with Amazon FBA. Okay, good. I want to get best-selling products that have good profit margins, products that are less risky, products that sell quickly, low shipping costs. So these are, like some of the criteria. No seasonality. We don't want to build a store where we sell seasonal products, right? No seasonality. Okay. Find me 10 niches and 20 products in each niche. Give me the list. All right, so we put this in ChatGPT, we put this in Grok.
Zahid, is there a reason that you use Grok over ChatGPT sometimes?
Yeah, Grok is like more analytical. Grok, like it works like Elon's mind, like more analytical. So I can
Like it
see
focuses more on like the profit margin, stuff like that, like the numbers
yeah,
and
like
stuff.
the numbers and everything, and they check all these kind of things. But I also like ChatGPT. So I use ChatGPT for almost everything. So, but I also use Grok when I want to get into, like more analysis. So, but let's see what ChatGPT found us here. So ChatGPT found, like a couple of niches. We see home and kitchen problem solver gadgets. So these are the problem solver gadgets. We see office and study productivity accessories. We see pet care and enrichment, which is good. We see baby and toddler daily use accessories, fitness and recovery, mobility aids, non-medical good, car interior and travel accessories. Travel, packing and organization, beauty, not cosmetics, non-chemical you see there. So for example, accessories, right? So we see this here, outdoor, small garden helpers, craft and hobbies, DIY accessories. All right. So what do we, Grok is still checking. Grok takes sometimes, like a little bit more time. And also chat GPT, like this has been trained on launching hundreds and thousands of products. So it is quick. I think I want to, so we do these often on these meetups on a regular basis. And I want to get into, like a new niche today. So we pick up a new niche every time. Let's see if we can get into, if we can find some products in this niche. Let's see what we have already. So we got 20 products here. Back seat organizers with tablet pocket, trunk organizing bins, car visor organizer, universal phone mount, magnetic phone mount, reusable car trash, non-slip dashboard mats, car hook hangers. Okay, let's see what attached to headrest. And I will also share with you guys here my approach to product research. Okay, car hook hangers. Looks like a small product, but we have 6,000 results already. A very small product. Okay, like this, like this. You with product research, you always try to find a small niche product, right? And if you have a good niche product, you can make money with that. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. We use AI and technology to build this up. We don't reinvent the wheel, right? Remember, this is the extension that I bought 7 years ago. I bought, like a lifetime subscription for this. And this was the best investment of my life. I launched so many products with this extension. So this extension tells you to find best-selling products, and the value it provides, it gives you data. I'm going back to my principle once again here. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. So, for example, you launch a product blindly without knowing what this product has its in terms of demand, seasonality, sales, profit margins, reviews, all these things. And it takes you, like so much time, weeks to analyze this. But with just one extension, you can analyze everything fairly, very quickly. So this is my extension. I'm logging in and I am checking the data live. And I will decide if this product is worth considering. Even though there are 6,000 sellers, we still have high demand with low competition. This is the, like the first checkbox. We see a lot of products here with 4 score, 1 score, 2 score, 3 score. Don't go for these products, right? High demand and low competition. I look for these kind of products. Average price, anything, like $10. So this is a small item. I think it costs just a few cents. We will check. But we can live with average price, like $8.23. So this one is even selling $13. We will see how much he's selling. Average revenue, anything above $10,000, I pick up. So here we have $24,000. Okay, so let's break it down further. I see like a seller here with $13, almost $14 price, making net revenue, net profit. This is profit calculator, almost $6. I think you need to factor in some other costs as well. It's not 100% accurate. You also need to put in, like let's say product cost $1 max for this. It will not cost more than $1, right? So you are still getting at $6.16, right? So let's put shipping cost. It's a very small product. I think it's in one box, there can be hundreds of units. Let's put 30 cents still. So you are getting 5 point. 86. So I was launching these kind of products. The first product I found, it was literally something like this, very small, $5 6 per unit, and I was selling thousands of units. In e-commerce, you sell, 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 and volumes, because if you are doing drop shipping, if you're doing Amazon FBA, you are not touching the inventory. For Amazon FBA, you order in China and send everything directly to Amazon warehouse in the US, right? And let's say, let me break it down for you as well. And we put a lot of emphasis in terms of setting up a goal. Setting up a goal, how much you want to make every month in pure profit, right? And I have these calculations written down here. I, before I take any business decision, what I do is the whole day, all the time, and I think Ashley can tell you guys, look into numbers. I am the numbers guy, right? And this is my strength. That is how I built up my businesses. Any decision, anything, I'm looking into all numbers, doing calculations. For a lot of other things, for branding, marketing, building the stores, everything, I have people, like who are better than me, right? I will be very open and honest. And that is how you build a team, because your team members, they help you do the things that you cannot do, right? So it actually helps me do so many things that I cannot do, right? Same is the case for other people who do marketing, branding. I'm not a very good designer. I'm very open about that. But I am a person who takes the decisions, right? And very tough decisions as well. Sometimes we are launching a product with $100,000 investment, $200,000 investment. I break down everything. So I showed you a product that is making approximately $5 pure profit. So my goal is to make, let's say, as a beginner. So this is what this is. This is exactly the same sheet that I had, like 7 years ago when I was having my goal to make $10,000 in profit from one product or from one stream of income, either it is Amazon or Shopify, right? And this is not like something which is, like a fantasy scheme, or it is, like a scam, or it is, like you make money while you sleep. I don't care about these words. I'm going to show you a simple calculation here. And I show you products and tools. You take those products and tools and see if these things are for you, right? Okay, so my goal is to make $9,000 or $10,000. If we make $10,000, we increase this to $333 every day. So if you make $333 every day, you are approximately getting to $10,000 in 1 month. In order to make $333 every day in pure profit, you have to, let's say, sell 30 units for $10 profit per unit, or 60 units for $5 profit, right? You get to 333, 343, or $300. Multiply with 30, you arrive at this magic number. Why I call this magic number? This magic number changed my life. So it was not about, like making $10,000. It was getting a freedom that I could live without a job. I could pay my bills. It's not a lot of money, $10,000. Cannot run a company with $10,000. You cannot employ someone, but at least you pay yourself, right? Again, it's not a lot of money. Like if you drive, like a fancy car, or if you live in a big house, you pay 6K mortgage, 7K mortgage. But to live modestly somewhere, like in the US or in Europe or somewhere, even in a developed country, you can live off this income. And then you can build on top of this, right? I'm not saying that you can live, like very comfortably or a fancy lifestyle, but like a modest lifestyle, or like a middle income lifestyle, I would say this. So what do you get after you have, like $10,000 income coming in? You are not dependent on your job. You can continue your job, you can keep it, or you can leave that if you are comfortable, and then you can start building more income streams like this. If this is your goal, if you don't want to leave your job, no problem. Start another online store. So I always go into numbers. I am the numbers guy. I show you the numbers, whatever I teach. These things worked for me, for a lot of my students, and that is the reason I am teaching you these kind of things, right? There are a few products that I don't do for myself, like supplements, cosmetics, skincare products. I can do accessories, but not products that people put on their body or on their skin or they eat. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't do high ticket items like 4,000, 6,000. I don't teach this, right? I do small niche products. I teach this. Riches are in niches. Write it down. So $5, even the conservative estimate $5, take $5 profit and sell. How many you need to sell here now?
See,
60.
I do want to interrupt you real quick. I know we just came back from the PowerPoint, but I have a question from Gabrielle asking if we can share this PowerPoint. Is there a way we can do that?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So just share your email in the chat section, right? And we can send you the PowerPoint, and we will also share the link where you can get the recording, right? So this is simple math. Again, I'm not teaching you guys. I went to two business schools, like very fancy business schools. I invested a lot of money. Like I went to a nice business school, like in France, and then another business school in Germany. These institutions, universities are good. They make you corporate slaves. If you like it, it's good. I mean, if you want to stay in that slavery for your whole life, but this was not something that was for me, right? You need, and then like they tell you all these things. Like Elon Musk is making $500 billion, or his $1 trillion pay package is coming. How does this help me or a common person? I know, like my goal is not to make $1 trillion. My goal is maybe to make, like let's say $10,000 from one product, because I want to have, like a passive income, right? Then they tell you, like Warren Buffett is making, like another $1 trillion, or Bill Gates is like this, he is donating, like all these things are good. These are, like there is a lot of motivation, but either the advice is so top level, or it is so low, then there is nothing, something in the middle. There are millions of entrepreneurs like me who started from nothing, like without any knowledge, like everything that I learned in a business school, I never applied here, all these things I learned from meetups, from seminars, from conferences, from YouTube, from people. Some of my mentors never went to a university, right? I learned from those people. But what do they teach you? They teach you to build a small business. We call them micro entrepreneurs, micro businesses. You build something on top of your job, then you have second stream of income, third stream of income, fourth stream of income. Warren Buffett said, I like Warren Buffett because of this reason, not because of his, like $500 million, or like $1 trillion. I don't know how much that is. He said, if you don't have a second stream of income, you are poor. If you have only one stream of income, you are poor, right? And this is exactly true, because you never know when this stream of income is gone, right? So look at the jobs data for the last month, like in the US, and you will see what is happening, right? So the numbers are alarming, right? We don't want to get into, like any kind of these discussions, but also look the worldwide data, how many people are losing their job because of AI and all these kind of things. So what exactly are you doing then? Like, are you building something? In every meetup, we have one, two, three people. When we do intro session, people are telling us they lost their job, they cannot find anything else, right? So build something on top of your full-time job. Why I am going to tell you these kind of things? Because you're not here for fun, It's Saturday. It's a sunny day here in Miami. Like 90% of people are at the beach. I am teaching. If you are joining, it means you want to do something, you want to change something, right? So you came to a meetup which is called passive income meetup. You are not here for fun, right? You are here to learn something. Break down your numbers, right? So break down your numbers and then check how much risk you can take. Either it is Shopify dropshipping or Amazon FBA, right? And I am going to show you now where to find this product. If these people can sell, these are by the way real numbers. So you can check tools. I see like there are super smart people here, project managers, like coming from IT domain. You guys can do research. You can see what Jungle Scout is, how many competitors they are having, how much funding there is. So these are, like really, really good tools and they are 90% accurate. I have checked all these tools on my products as well, right? If these people are making money here, for example, this guy is making $19,000 with $13 price. This guy is making $214,000 every month, half a million approximately. This is 15,000, 32,000, 21,000, 185,000, 81. How come they are making money, right? With these products? And everyone else calls, like drop shipping a scam, Amazon is a scam, like everything is a scam. People who cannot make money with these business models, they start calling these business models scams. The same is the case where we call stock market a scam or a real estate market is a scam, because we don't know what people are doing on stock market, how they make money, right? So you guys need to learn how to make these systems work for you. Okay, so I am convinced that I want to sell this product online. This is a small, nice product, right? A small, nice product. I want to sell this, uh, and I will find a supplier in China from Alibaba, and I will import this product from there, and I will see how much this product costs, right? So these small, like tools that are there. So look at this one. This is not even $1. I put at least $1 there. So this is just 42 cents. And if you negotiate, I am quite sure you can bring this cost down to 30 cents, 20 cents, right? This is a super small product, right? Okay, what do you do from here? So you like this product. So this is a factory. They are having 8 years of experience. These are real factories. You talk to them, you place an order, you get this product, let's say 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 units in warehouse in the US from Amazon. They do shipment, they do customer returns, they do customer support, they manage everything. What you do marketing, you learn how to market this product. You make an account, you do listing optimization, and that is how you sell on Amazon. Selling on Amazon, launching this product, let's say your launch budget 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 units, and you launch this product on Amazon platform. You need to build your listings. You have to have an account on Amazon. I'm not gonna do this because it takes time, at least 1 to 2 weeks, just to get approved. I am gonna share another business model with you, which is called drop shipping. So some people tell me they don't have money. They cannot put money into inventory, they don't have money, they cannot take, or even if they have money, they are afraid they cannot take the risk, like $5,000 starting cost for Amazon FBA. I tell them do drop shipping if you cannot do it, and I will build a store for you on Shopify, and I will integrate this product in Shopify without putting any single dollar, right? And this is I'm gonna do live here. I'll sign up with Shopify, create an account on Shopify. Okay, let me set up an account. I need to put, like my email, password, and I
Well,
don't.
while you're setting that up, Zahid, I want to talk a little bit about DSers, the app that we're actually going to use here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I did talk a little bit about the different platforms, right? It's not just Shopify, right? You can use all these different platforms. There's so many. We like it because of the product variation and also because of the app integrations. And we're about to show you a specific app that you can download into the platform. Now, this app will show you, how you can find products. You'll be able to, check how you can talk to your supplier there. You can have order fulfillment there. All of these apps are really, really easy to integrate as well into Shopify.
Yeah, thank you for sharing this. I'll do this for you real time. I made an account on Shopify. It's very easy. You pay just $1 every month for 3 months. No other cost, like $1 for 3 months and then $39, right? We are not. like a partner with Shopify, we don't get any affiliate commission. You can use any other platform, but this is the best one. I made an account. So this is the dashboard. That is how the backend looks like, dashboard. And I am putting an app that Ashley just mentioned here, which is called DSers app. And through this app, I am gonna fetch products from AliExpress and put on my website. This is something that I'm going to do here. I install this app for free. You came to my meetup for free. You install app for free. You make an account on Shopify for free, $1, and you get the product for free from AliExpress because it's a virtual product. Virtual does not mean that the product does not exist, but you are not buying the product. You are putting the pictures, all these kind of things on your website. You're not buying it now. You will buy it once you get an order. So here is this is Ali, Deezers is a connector. Deezers is a connector. Shilpa came on this meetup to learn these tools, right? So these are exactly the tools that we teach, ChatGPT, Grok, Jungle Scout, Alibaba, Deezers, and then AliExpress. There are a lot of different other apps as well. Actually, if you could drop the link to your YouTube playlist here, she's also teaching a lot of things there. Do check out. There are a lot of free tools also for marketing. So she did a really good job. Check out, and if you like her videos, give us a nice comment. So leave your feedback. All right. So we want to find a product here from AliExpress, and then we build a live store with this product. Okay, let's get the product right away. Okay, good. Okay, so we see like here is the product. This is the product. Different versions. You can take, like any one. Let's check the one which was, like this one is also good. This is leather. Let's take this one.
Zahid, would you mind explaining why it's just a little bit more expensive here on AliExpress with DSers versus
Yeah,
Alibaba?
yeah. Yeah, because you are buying just one unit. And you don't need to worry about, like the price, because on Amazon, you are entering in a price war with so many other sellers. For example, if you go here, you see all the prices, like, oh, someone is even selling for $23, like, anyway. On your own Shopify store, you have a full control over your price, right? Because you can charge whatever you want, but of course, you need to justify that. Maybe you can make a nice bundle. You can sell 5 items, 10. Price, as long as you are solving a problem, price is not an issue. You just need to raise your selling price. And this is drop shipping. So you have more control over your brand. You can do a lot of stuff. You can make a bundle, you can launch more products in the similar niche because you're not having any inventory, right? So that is why the price is also a little higher. Okay, right? Because the seller is also doing just one unit. It's not a big factory. It's always like this. The principle, basic principle. You buy in bulk, you get a cheaper price. You buy one unit, you pay more. So the product is there, and I think it's on our store as well, right? So this is on our store. This is our listing, backend, descriptions, everything. Everything is there, and let's say we want to charge $15 for this product, right? Still a good price. And sometimes in this $2, these sellers are doing free shipping. How cool is that? Okay, good. So I will show you your store now. $15, nice product, nice pictures, everything is there. Your store is ready. I come on this page because I see an ad. Of course, you need to do marketing. It is not going to sell on its own. I place an order. Your supplier is going to send me this product. because they get my address, phone number, everything, right? They send me this product and I get my product. You get your money. Your supplier gets his money. Remaining is the difference, like the profit margin that you make. That is exactly how dropshipping Shopify works. So what did we learn today? We learned the product research methods. We learned, let me go back to my presentation. Let me show you once again what we learned today. Stay with us because we are going to share our results live with you, right? And we will also share with you a link how to book a Zoom call with me, and you can ask me anything, free Zoom call. We started here. We started with ChatGPT product research and Grok as well. We combined these ideas with Jungle Scout, and then we went to Alibaba. We found a product there and we started selling on Amazon, right? So this was Amazon. Of course, we didn't make an account, but I showed you, like the basic principle. This is Shopify side. ChatGPT, Grok, Jungle Scout, we have DSers, AliExpress, and then we have Shopify, right? Okay. Very good. Yeah, there are some results here, but I would like to show you, like live results. Uh, okay, let's take some questions first, if we have any questions. Um, Anyone who would like to talk to us can raise their hand or put the questions in the chat section, and we can reply here as well, right? Okay, just raise your hand if you would like to talk to us. If there are no questions, then I am gonna move to like the results section. All right, so I would like to end this recording because I would like to send you this disclaimer here. Everything that I teach, these are the tools, technologies, frameworks that work for me, for a lot of my students as well. Your efforts will be different. Your results will be different. I don't promise anything. I don't guarantee anything. This is not an investment advice. This is not a tax advice. Do your own research and see if these business methods are for you. We are not partnered with any of these platforms and we don't get any affiliate commission. I see Lily is asking something. Lily, yeah, go ahead. Nice meeting you. How are you doing? Lily?
Good. Hi.
Hi.
So I think the most important is how do people know your website? Like you have a Shopify store.
Yeah. For that, you do marketing. You run ads,
Okay.
you run ads, you run, you work on your SEO. I'm giving you a link here. So go on this link. You will see a complete um, playlist there, right? You will see a complete playlist there. You will see also a video where you can see how to launch ads on YouTube, sorry, on Facebook and Instagram, right? So this is called, I think, Meta Ads Formula or Launch. There is this kind of title there, so you can check it there. I see a few other questions coming in. Akhtar family is asking. Akhtar, first of all, nice meeting you. Why do you do these sessions? What is in it for you, right? So I think you missed a few things from the start, but let me explain. So I learned all these things in a very hard way. I made it my mission that if I become successful, I'm gonna share a lot of value, right? I didn't get a time because I was very busy last 6, 7 years. This year, I was going through a transition again in my life, and when Ashley and I started working together, I told Ashley that we want to set up a community where we share all this knowledge for free. Number one. Number two, we not only share this knowledge for free, but we are also building a community. Number three, there are people in this community who come work with us as well. A lot of students, like they become successful. I'm going to show some of results here. We are building a community. We are giving a lot of value for free. And if you like what we do, you work with us, right? You share our resources as well, and you pay us as well. But you don't need to pay us, right? So you can learn a lot of things for free from our session. Good. So I'm gonna end this recording.